Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Elder Sign Omens. And when last we left, we failed to stop the rising of Cthulhu. I suppose we could try it again. It would be a lot of the same stuff, though. So, we're going to try... This is actually harder. We're going to try the Dark Pharoah. Going to pick an investigation team. We're going to do a random. We've got 3 people we haven't had before. The mobster who can turn a terror into a peril. The guy who gets extra spells. That's very useful. We have Kate. And the person who can spend trophies to refresh green glyphs. 1. Yes, we're going to go to Cairo. We're not even starting at the museum.
My fellow passengers on the train from Port Said to Cairo made for pleasant company, but as we neared our destination, I began to long for a private cabin. Once more, I carefully opened the box in my hands, revealing the priceless artifact contained within, the shining trapezohedron. It was still safe, despite my growing sense of paranoia. My friend, the renowned Egyptologist Dr. Charles Pratley, had contacted me at the museum in Arkham, where the trapezohedron had been recently placed. Pratley claimed that this artifact was the key to unlocking an undiscovered tomb of great historical significance, and that I should bring the trapezohedron to Cairo with all deliberate haste and secrecy.
So you're showing it, opening it in a train. Okay. Also, is it just me or did Pratley look very much like a goblin? Dr. Pratley, the renowned Egyptologist, will meet you in Cairo in 2 days. You can use your time to gather allies at adventurers marked with the ally icon. Investigators can spend trophies to activate an ally's unique ability. Okay. So, we have 2 places with allies. We have a midnight event that gives +1 doom at midnight. I think we want to get rid of that. This is a minimum of 3 dice. What do you have? You have food and a .45 revolver. Okay, we'll do that. Good. We get a clue and some whiskey. Oh, I forgot to read the quote. Lost history. Okay, Dexter Drake. Let's see what we have. A lost history. Can open up another world. The scrolls were ancient, perhaps thousands of years old. A stiff wind or the wrong touch and they might be lost forever. The threads were decorated with the bones of sacrificial animals. Remember to wash your hands before you eat anything. The Cairo Hotel, we can recover... Oh, this is interesting. That's really cheap. We can go to the bazaar and take a chance, or we can go to the merchant. These are also really cheap. Hieroglyphists. Gain an ally. Spend 2 trophies to conjure the red glyph. That's really useful. The mask would have a place of honor in the Egyptian exhibit back at Arkham Museum. She chanted in some alien tongue I cannot describe, summoning the forces of nature with her very words. Private party. We know this. Tablets were broken and incomplete. It could take years to fully decipher their full meaning. The symbol carved on the inside of the watch had always perplexed me. Only now was I starting to understand its meaning. Oh, it's an elder sign. You can kind of barely make it out. Failure produces a monster and damage. Success gives you 2 clues. Gain an ally. Spend 2 trophies to ignore terror effects and locked glyphs. That's interesting. It also comes with that. The ancient guardians had followed their masters to the afterlife long ago. Now only rats and spiders dwelt there, and that's a hell of a spider. Light from my lantern began to fade. In a moment we would be consumed by total darkness. Ooh. We'll try this one. This is a minimum of 2, 3, 4, minimum of 4 dice. Healing and 2 spells. Well, I don't think we need to spend anything. We might have to spend something. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, you... What? Hieroglyphist? We'll try that. There's a monster there. What is this monster? Oh, we can't look at it. And I think we will do that. Because this is a lot of dice. This is 5 dice. Let's look at you. Cultist. From a distance, he seemed like any other merchant, but looking into his eyes, I saw nothing but hate and cruelty. So, get rid of you. That's unfortunate. Okay. This is where things start to get dicey. This is where I wish I had... We have one more chance. This is where I wish I had a spell. Oh, that is highly unlikely. I'm glad I used the red. Another one. Okay. Hi, Lola. Let's see what we have. Facts, not truth. Oh, it's basically Indiana Jones. Spend 2 trophies to reconjure glyphs. Interesting. Which is already your power, so... Let's go here and have Drake out. Or have Drake help me. This... Let's get some dynamite for the spiders. Oh, goody. Okay. And you got... Oh. Arrives tomorrow, will lead your party into the desert. Collect allies and equipment until he leaves. Oh, that's why everything's so cheap. Okay, so we only have a limited amount of time. We have 2 slots already filled. Okay. 2 clues. That is a lot of stuff. I think we can get it, though. Night job. We're gonna... Oh, that looks interesting. In the dark, I could not identify the figures that lurched after me, but it was clear that something knew I was in Cairo and did not want me to leave here alive. This could get very bad. So many. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hello, hello, hello. Now, if we don't get this last one, it's gonna be really ridiculous. Kind of wasted the gun, but there's a Tommy gun. We got an upgrade. Okay. We've kind of got all the items we can. Let's see if we can find some place that gives spells. This gives spells. Get a spell here, but that's really difficult. I kind of want to bring Indiana Jones, but I already have filled up my list here. We're going to go to the Mosque of Ibn Tulun. According to some of my oldest texts, the construction of this ancient wonder included many hidden features that have remained undiscovered after all these centuries. Interesting idea. If you could get the Indiana Jones ally while you are playing one of your characters as Monterey Jack, that would be awesome. Oh, right. Okay. Not terribly in position of needing that. That's unfortunate. There's nothing we want to re-roll. The horrible writhing tentacles enveloped the poor man, pulling him down into some unfathomable hell. What is the... Oh, a doom track. That's just lovely. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with one small step. It doesn't give the name of the task, it just gives the quote. The jewel emitted a supernatural aura, one that I could not look away from. Don't feel like locking anything. Hello. I do feel like locking this and this. That was a mistake. Dexter's not coming out of this very well. Living mummy. The creature's very existence was a curse. It strode toward me, animated by pure hatred. What do you have? You have 3. Get 2 spells for 2 tokens, or you could get 2 common items. I think this is the general idea, is you're supposed to use your trophies to buy items here. Get 2 spells, or 2 common items, or two clues. I think I'm going to get the common items. Got the same 2. And is anxious to depart on your journey. He has arrived in Cairo.
Pratley arrived as scheduled and was desperate to glimpse the artifact I carried with me. The sight of the trapezohedron threw the doctor into such a state of excitement that it bordered on hysteria. The jewel, he explained, would serve as a key to the inner sanctum of a tomb located somewhere in Dashur, about 40 kilometers south of Cairo. According to legend, the pharaoh Nephren-Ka was buried there over 4,000 years ago. Pratley is convinced that his research will lead us to the hidden tomb, where a wealth of knowledge and riches lie waiting for the one who holds the shining trapezohedron.
We've already fought mummies and tentacles and monsters and things. No common items may be used today. Lingering effects limit your usable inventory. The effect will change every midnight. Select a total of 6 elder signs to look. Oh, this is like the Cthulhu thing. Okay, so right now we can't use common items, which is annoying because we have a lot of them. Whose turn is it? It's you. Horrors of the Past. That is an elder sign. It takes away a trophy. That is an elder sign. That is also an elder sign. That is a relatively easy elder. What do you have? Okay, can't use the Tommy gun, but City of Pillars. That's Voice of Thoth. Horrors of the Past. +1 Doom. 4 dice minimum. Sure. Oh, that's lovely. It was a weeping, shouting mass of human faces set into a worm-like blob of hideous purple-veined sinew and flesh. Can't use those. We'll use this. We'll do the one that requires 3 first. Okay, and... But first we're going to read it, because I forgot to read the other one. No one knows whether death, which people fear to be the greatest evil, may not be the greatest good. Hello, Dexter. You've had nothing but bad luck here. Now things are a little bit more expensive. Bedouin Doctor. Okay. We'll try this. Is a bad idea. We have a spell. Not going to use that yet. Okay, so I'm going to lock this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to pray for a terror. And fail. Hello, Kate. You got stuff you can't use. I think we need to look into someday the piecing together of dissociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee into the safety of a new dark age. Yeah. Okay. I can't do anything, so I'm going to have to get precisely on this next one. Fail. It's about to be midnight. That will help. Let's go ahead and try that. The anguish of 1,000 years carried aloft on the desert wind. We're going to get this one because we have this thing. And we're going to have to use it. The Blue Watcher. Lola's a better occultist than the magician. Michael. unique items may be used today. Okay. We need to start. That isn't advance the clock. The bloated woman. Air reeks from her decaying flesh. At midnight, a monster appears. That is not going to kill me. Especially not now. Got 2 pieces of food. We'll try this. And we're using a Tommy gun. The bloated woman is another avatar of Nyarlhotep. Okay. Do I have anything I can use here? I have nothing I can use, so I'm going to re-roll all 8. Is it once per turn? Once per glyph conjure. Oh, cool. I could actually do it again. Okay. So, I can do this and clear this. And eat this. And clear this. And things are starting to get a little bit dicey. Very dicey. Ha ha ha. Wow, his ability proved very useful. And the Tommy gun did as well. Okay, oh dear. Oh. I'm going to try this skinweed. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't actually look at what it required. It is quite painless, I assure you. You are curious? Can't use my unique items. Like, get rid of that. Oh dear. Oh dear. We have one more chance. And that is the end of the timer, and Drake continues to have his history of failures. Anyway, see you in the next video. Talk to you then.